tall jack pine stand. The government of Quebec is offering land. They will need leather mitts and hard hats for their head, for there's where mosquitoes and black flies are bred. Oh, I have seen them as big as a bat. If one lands on your head, don't look for your hat. They will pick off your flesh, leave your dry bone in pawn in the second growth jack pines just back of Rouyn. Of course you may wonder how it's known to me. I drove on the Rouyn in 1903. A blessing it was that those things could not swim. They would sit on the shore and kick up such a din. Lucky were we to escape with our lives, or many the widow be made of our wives. Oh, happy were we when the work was all done in the second growth jack pines just back of Rouyn. Through the pines to the mines behind the jack pines of Rouyn. Through the cold towards the gold behind the jack pines in Rouyn. There was an old man who ran a blind pig. He stored all his booze in a strong oaken keg. Perhaps it was stolen by some thirsty souls. When he looked at his keg, it was punched full of holes. He made an investment. He bought a steel drum to keep the mosquitoes from stealing his rum. When their bills would snap off, they go where they belong, to the second growth jack pines just back of Rouyn. I have heard of reporters who went out that way. They came in the winter and stayed for a day. Reported the settlers doing right well, with lumber and timber and fur for to sell. They don't come in summer, the roads are not nice, they are not in the mud when they travel the ice. Now they're back in the city, sitting out on the lawn, away from the jack pines just back of Rouyn. Through the pines to the mines behind the jack pines of Rouyn. Through the cold towards the gold behind the jack pines in Rouyn. Yes, we all know the truth, it was always that way. The amount that you see must depend on your stay. To go in and go out with good day and goodbye would miss many a tear in another sad eye. They never see any of hunger or cold. It is that way today, it was that way of old. They will shout of the talent, the courage and brawn, while we freeze in the jack pines just back of Rouyn. But what of the praises? They know it's all rot. They don't care if the settlers have hardships or not. I know for some years in my district was one of the early pioneers who worked until done. Was with hardship and labor we cleared up the fields. You pass by them today in your automobiles. Now before very long years will be gone to rest in some graveyard just back of Rouyn. Through the pines to the mines behind the jack pines of Rouyn. Through the cold towards the gold behind the jack pines in Rouyn. In that silent city they put up great stones to mark where the settlers are resting their bones, with a short inscription of birth, death, and year. Oh, how they will miss him, the dear old pioneer. To us his fond memory is ever so brief. From his labors the good Lord has given relief. The old farms back home now deserted, the young folks are all but gone to work in the newfound gold mines, in the jack pines behind Rouyn. Through the pines to the mines behind the jack pines of Rouyn. Through the cold towards the gold behind the jack pines in Rouyn.